What time are you getting up?
Yo, we're live.
What time are you getting up?
I'm getting up at 10 a.m.
Okay. Really? I'm gonna shower in your room at 7 a.m.
Dude, nice. So the Dead Box episode 5.
Stupid ass wall is this?
Mine? That's my hat.
So this is a somewhat weekly live stream. Captain Canada beat Killer Giller Girl for first comment today. So this is a somewhat weekly. We try to do it weekly. We try to do these live streams as often as we can.
You weren't even on air last week.
Listen, we weren't on air last week because we went to a concert instead. Yo, what up? Daddy's here. So today, before we get this started, add us up on Snapchat. What?
I'm gonna have to wear these underwear again tomorrow.
You have to wear dual underwear?
That's pretty gross. I wouldn't even shower.
Bro, I mean, I got underwear you can wear.
How's that gross? Huh?
What? Wearing the same underwear 2 days in a row?
Yeah.
That's really gross.
Nah, that is kind of gross, honestly.
Listen, cavemen did it for years.
Cavemen didn't have underwear. They just shit and that's it.
So is wearing underwear 2 days in a row gross?
Yeah.
Dude,
listen, it's kind of gross, but it's not that.
I literally change underwear probably twice a day. Dude.
Why?
Because it's disgusting. Especially when it's hot outside, you sweat your underwear.
Felicity, you got beat. I think that's how you say your name. Nah, dude. So isn't wearing underwear 2 times in a? Yeah, I'm sorry, we're late. See, it's gross. It's gross. It's definitely gross. People are saying it's gross.
I got no other option. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but is it?
No, the option is you just don't. Because here's the thing: if you shower, it's gonna be worse, and you're putting dirty underwear back over a clean body.
That's exactly, dude. It fucking pisses me off. It's like, all right. So here's my thing.
But why? Okay, so
what is it more gross for though? Guys sweat more than chicks. Is it worse for guys to rewear their underwear when we got the sweaty sack and the sweaty ass going? Or is it worse with the girls that fucking reuse their thongs 2 days in a row?
I think either way it's gross.
Okay, yeah, but if I'm gonna reuse the underwear, I might as well clean my entire body so my body smells good. No one's gonna be sniffing right here.
It's
at
a
work.
final resort.
Why be dirty and then dirty when I can be clean and dirty?
We somewhat talk about paintball on this show.
We just argue and that's it.
So anyways, add us up on Snapchat, Team Insanity PB. Please don't ask any questions, normally like during the week or anything like that. I post on the Snapchat for like a live vlog, so I post things on Snapchat, show you how, funny shit, random shit, whatever, just shit. So add us up and you guys can call into us live and we'll answer up your questions. So we're going to start off by talking about a topic about is paintball. What is paintball considered? Do you consider it a sport?
Yeah, you're right. It's very phallic.
Bro, just fucking bring your Cheetos over here, dude.
Bring your wings over here, then share.
I'm not eating my wings yet.
Fuck. I'm trying.
So is paintball considered a sport? What is it considered? What do people think of it as? Is basically how we're going to start this at. An exotic sport.
Extreme sport. Not exotic.
So all right, Jack, what do you have to say? Because I know you're fired up. You're ready to go. And I'm ready to argue.
Here's the thing. I don't think you know my argument, though.
No. I'm not going to argue about paintball. But there is a couple things I'm definitely going to argue with. Like your track argument, I'm definitely
Okay, all right. So my sport argument comes from a study of how language works, okay? So the basis of my argument stems from how the Spanish language works. The verb for playing sports is practicar deportes, right?
Like cheese racing.
So or jugar, like whatever. It's like, but when you say to play a sport, you're like using the verb to play, and then you're like insert sport afterwards, right? When it comes to swimming or cheerleading or track or whatever, you run track.
Okay, but you're
hands up. I'm not done yet.
All right.
You swim. All right. It's its own verb. You cheerlead. It's its own thing.
Cheerleading is not a sport.
Okay, and this is why I'm saying it's not a sport, right? I know by no way saying track isn't hard. Whenever I bring this up, everyone's like,
"Wait, so you say paintball is a sport?"
All right, let me get there.
All right.
Whenever I bring this argument up, people are like, "Bro, but like you saying track isn't a sport? Of course it's a sport. It's so hard."
Wrestling is a sport.
It's like, huh?
Wrestling's a sport.
No, you wrestle. You don't play wrestling.
Bro, wrestling is a sport.
You're not letting me finish.
All right, finish.
I'm not saying wrestling is in no way like physically demanding because I understand that it is. All right, I totally get that. What I'm saying is the way the language works, it's not a sport. Because you play sports, you play football, you play baseball.
Yeah, but
you don't play wrestling. You
last
wrestle.
time I checked, a sport isn't qualified as a sport just because it's not said you don't say
you don't play.
Listen, and this is why a lot of people are getting mad at me.
This is the dumbest thing.
This is why you don't major in English.
Why is he so worked up about this?
I honestly, every time I have this argument with somebody, it makes me laugh. How like people are like, "No, what are you talking about? It's bullshit." It just makes me laugh. That's honestly why.
So you're trying to say that wrestling isn't a sport?
I really don't care either way.
Wrestling.
I just like
the good old sport of wrestling.
I like
That's
bringing
South
up how
Park
swimming or track isn't a sport. And how
yo, bro, I got you a chair. What the fuck are you doing? Why you, bro?
When it comes to paintball, so like my other argument was because I had this like whenever I had this argument in high school, they always brought up, "Oh, so do you think paintball's a sport?" And I was like, "All right, let's put it like this." Paintball, if you play like
wrestling
if you're playing like
I used to wrestle.
If like doing like tournaments and stuff and you're playing like to win and like on whatever level you're playing to win, then it'd be a sport. If you're just like going out at like walk-ons every weekend to fuck around, I'd say that's more of a hobby.
Let me ask you this. Huh? So when I say I want to play Monopoly, is that a sport?
No, because it's not physical activity.
I
thought about that.
But you're playing.
Yeah, but it's not a physical activity.
Okay.
Sports are physical activities that you play.
What about playing tag? Is tag a sport?
Shit. Yeah, it would be a sport. I consider that a sport.
So playing hide and go seek would be a sport?
How do you see?
What about playing with your uncle?
One person's
sex is a sport.
Yeah, but what about playing with your uncle? Oh, talking about molestation.
There it goes.
What about chess? Yeah, we brought up chess.
No, because some people brought that up too. I was like, no, because it's not a physically demanding activity.
So yeah, playing with yourself.
Isn't chess? Aren't they putting
yeah, chess tournaments? Yeah.
No. Aren't they, what is it like that they're putting in the Olympics? Isn't e-gaming or fucking competitive gaming going in the Olympics soon? I think I read something about that.
Roar XD. Rawr. I agree with his comment. But anyways, Jacob, what do you think paintball is?
I'd consider it a sport.
Why do you consider it a sport?
I mean, if like, why not? I mean, how is it not a sport? I'm sorry, how is it not a sport?
Well, okay.
All right. Well, no. Okay. So this is a good. Yeah, this is a good argument. So, if it's what determines if something is a sport or not?
So here's my thing. Like,
go ahead. Yeah. Jake, what's your argument?
So like, all right.
I didn't come prepared today. I don't know.
All right. So all right. Say I go.
Has anyone actually Googled it? What makes a sport a sport?
Yeah, I have. I've looked up a lot.
There has to be a time. There has to be a score.
Because of what I say what a sport is.
All right. So this is my theory. If I go right now and I just started wrestling again or playing soccer, but on like not competitively, just for fun, just to go like fucking wrestle or just go do whatever. And if someone asked me, "Do you play a sport?" I'd be like, "No."
Right.
Because I'm not playing I'm not playing at that competitive level.
I would say the competitiveness determines if it's like
right.
Because I think it's a level. I think it is like a hobby and then sport.
Exactly. So it's like so like a lot of people play golf.
It's a hard argument though because you can still play pickup baseball and say that's a sport.
You're playing a sport, but are you playing it as a sport?
Okay, so hang on. So
I think it's good. So no matter what, like football, wrestling, baseball, it's a sport.
Those are sports.
Well, I think when someone asks you, "Hey, do you play any sports?"
You can say football's your hobby.
I play baseball as a hobby, but I think it's like if you want to consider yourself playing a sport, it's you're playing competitive.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's what I think. So that's how I feel paintball is. I feel like for a lot of people, it's a hobby.
I feel like I agree with you.
I mean, yeah, it's a hobby or it's a weekend.
I feel like if you're doing walk-ons and stuff and just playing, it's a hobby. Because if you kind of think about it, no one really trains to play walk-ons.
No
one really practices. When you're playing to practice and like in sports, you're training, you're usually for competitive reasons. You're going to play speedball or something like that. Now you can play competitive woods ball.
That's what I was going to say. So, excluding the UWL, if we're talking about just strictly woods ball, is
like
paintball
walk-ons?
Just woods ball.
Well,
yeah. There's no tournaments in the woods. They're big games.
I think
is it considered a sport?
Paintball can still be a sport as a whole, but the way you like practice paintball would be the hobby.
Yeah, I think no matter what.
So like Mad Frog, for instance, Mad Frog doesn't play tournaments. He plays scenarios. Is that considered a sport for Mad Frog, or is that considered a hobby?
The general consensus is no matter what, woods ball, speedball, paintball is a sport. Now, if you're playing scenarios, is that considered? Do I play sports? Is that what you're saying?
Correct. Say you don't play speedball and you fucking play MagFed, or you play Pump, and you just play a lot of it, and you just go and you play at different fields and you play big games. Is that considered a hobby? Because I could go play at a fuck ton of golf courses, but that doesn't mean I'm playing golf, or like I'm playing golf as a sport. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you. So that's a good question.
Captain Canada is adamant that it's a sport.
Is LARPing a sport?
Absolutely.
So, you don't play LARPing, you LARP.
Yo, you want the rest of it?
Yeah, I do.
Hey, you can
eat that burger up, man. Hey, that's real beef. That came from an Amish cow, farm raised.
Wow.
Dead ass.
Why did you just eat the bottom bun, not the top?
Bro, so all right, so that bottom bun is really soggy and it's like really nasty because I put the ketchup on it. All right, same thing as scenario. So I want to open up the phones, or the phone, I should say. If YouTube is a sport, then I'm a pro. All right, so this is when you get your Snapchats out and you call in. We're going to talk about paintball as a sport. Hopefully we can get some different people calling in, and maybe we can get, I don't know, people from around the country again. Maybe we can get another Australian.
Okay, so why are you going to Atlanta?
Oh, my brother.
RIPX.
I was offered $400 by my dad.
Extension, whatever his name was, he made some terrible music.
Hey, I want to actually. Hey,
are we talking about that?
Is anyone actually a fan of X?
We got Ben, who's a big time watcher in here.
How do you guys feel about X dying?
Add up Team Insanity PB right now and call it up.
I'm talking about how do you feel about, because a lot of people were saying that it was a really shitty person.
So here's the thing about the whole shitty person thing. I mean, like, I don't care about that portion of it because I only know like half the thing. Apparently he raped his girlfriend, but that didn't really happen.
No, he beat her up.
He beat her up.
He threatened to rape her with a barbecue fork.
That's cute.
Wait, what? Beat her up at a barbecue?
He threatened to rape. You know what the barbecue scrapers and the barbecue fork? From the testimony and what she talked about in like the course and like that, he said like pick between a barbecue cleaner or a barbecue fork. I'm gonna like fucking shove it in you.
Nice.
He didn't actually do it, but he threatened her with it. So he was, in my opinion, he was kind of a shitty person, but he still died, which sucks. So
he was 20. He was
very young. Yeah. Which is you got to put
that
all aside whether you like him or not.
Younger than us. Not you.
He was younger than us. Yeah.
Okay, but so here's the thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Whether you like him or not, it was still a young person dying.
Yeah. Okay. So
you were born in 97.
Other than him dying, say he just kept making music,
then you can go to my opinion that I actually told Seth 2 weeks ago, which X sucks.
Dude, his fucking music.
I mean, you can still say his music is trash, but say it sucks that he's dead.
Yeah, it sucks that he's dead.
Yeah,
I didn't like.
But yeah, his music is still garbage.
Yeah, but his music is fucking garbage.
This thing about like Drake being behind it all. I don't care at all about X, but I'm really interested in this conspiracy. Splatmaster, absolutely.
Good quarter of a burger.
Hey, Angel's wings now, or
dude, you fucking smashed that burger, bro.
I'm sorry,
bro. There was like a tiny piece left.
Dude, I know. I did eat most of that burger. Yo, what's up, man?
What's up?
Where are you from?
Me, I'm from Ohio.
Oh, shit. So you're like 4 hours from us. Depending on where you're at. Where do you play at?
Me, I play at Splatter Park.
Where the hell is that at?
Honestly, it's
in Ohio.
Like an hour away from Columbus. I don't even know what the little place is called. It's a tiny town.
How close is fucking what is it? Where does John Reeves play at? Not Level Up. How far is Level Up from you?
I have no clue.
What about paint? Oh, that's what it is. Paintball Country. Do you know where Paintball Country's at?
Oh yeah. All right.
I feel like Doug lived in Ohio.
Like 5 hours.
Oh shit! It's 5 hours from you. Oh, that's fucked. All right. So what what the fuck are you guys doing? Yo, you're over here eating Pringles and drinking a fucking Sunny D.
It's a Kool-Aid.
Yeah, you don't have any water in it, bitch.
There's water, bro. There's water in there. At the bottom drawer. Fucking queer.
Hey, give me one.
All right. Do you consider paintball a sport?
No.
Oh wow.
Oh shit. All right. Let's hear what you got to say. Why not?
It's not a sport. Well, for me, like I don't play competitively. Like I'll just go out and mess around with friends.
All right. So you don't. But do you still consider yourself playing competitively though?
Ain't no water, man. You liar.
Yes, like I play competitively a little bit, like
I'm sure I would.
But I wouldn't consider it a sport. It's more of a hobby.
Okay, for you. But do you? If someone were to make an argument and say that it's a sport, would you defend? Would you say yes, no? Would you agree with them or would you disagree?
I can agree with it. I mean, there's people that, there's obviously professional players, so it has to be a sport. But on the other side, I mean,
the mass majority of people
games of sport. I mean, there's professional gamers out there.
Right. No, I definitely.
I totally
feel that.
get where you're coming
That's
from.
what I was trying to say earlier. Esports.
Yeah.
I totally understand that point of view.
Bro, here you need this. Oh shit! I have your battery and everything. That's your charger.
Isn't it just an Android charger though?
No, it screws onto the end of that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey.
So
yeah.
Yeah, man. Well, thanks for answering. Do you have any questions or anything? You any debates you want to talk about? Anything you wanna get going?
I have one question for you.
Yeah, let's run it.
What weight class did you wrestle?
I was between 112 and 119. It just depended.
Oh my god, you tiny fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I'm fucking tiny. Okay, so when I tell people,
this was 7 years ago.
Yeah. Okay, but still, I'm like, honestly though, like, okay, so I was a heavy 112, like for sure. I could make 119 easy when I wasn't cutting.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is 112 still 112? I don't know what it's
No, like I was cutting really. I was like going really hard to hit 112. Like it wasn't easy for me to hit 112.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Like I was a heavy 112. Like I was legitimately 112.5. I hit the 0.5 that you can hit. Like it was dope. Nah, okay, so yeah, so I mostly did 119 though, but yeah, I'm tiny. Honestly, I tell people, I put in the videos all the time that I'm a small fucking dude, and no one I don't know. I guess I'm some giant on the videos. Do I look?
Yeah, you look kind of big.
Yeah, I'm not like I'm just I'm a short dude. We're all pretty short here.
Speak for yourself.
I mean,
Jacob's pretty short, but
Jacob, listen, you over there with that fat gut. Fucking 5'5" standing boy.
Hey, how much you weigh?
165.
White bitch.
165. All right, what else you got? What other questions you got? When did you wrestle?
I'm personally I'm a heavyweight.
How heavy we talking? We talking 265?
Yeah, heavy. I'm 6'5", 265 right now.
So he's a big boy.
Oh shit!
He's a big boy.
Yeah, he's a big boy. Yeah, dude, I can fucking tell from the voice, bro. But all right, man.
All right, guess my age real quick.
Years.
I want to. All three of us guess. You go for it.
15.
No.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm 15.
Oh shit! What?
Dude, his balls are fucking massive for a 15-year-old.
I was gonna say 16.
Actually, to be fair, I know a kid who was like
just like Shane Harding,
was 13. No, not like Shane. I knew a kid when he was 13. He was like 6'8". He's fucking tall.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's fucking tall.
When I was
that's a big boy.
I'm 20 right now. When I was
You're 21?
Not yet.
When I was 15.
When I
was 14,
21.
I was 5'5", and right now I'm 5'5". About 6 years later. Yeah.
Working outside.
I've just kind of gotten wider. I haven't gotten taller.
You were like, I can't go anymore that way. I'll go this way.
I'm gonna go horizontally instead of vertically.
Fair enough. All right, man. You got anything else for us?
No.
All right, dope, man. It was
all right, see you guys.
Grand talking to you. Thanks for calling in. Bye.
Bye.
We got someone else. We're gonna call this guy. I'm going in the row of whoever calls, so I'm just calling people back right now.
Hey, there was no water in the fridge, by the way.
Yeah,
bro, what the fuck? I put water in there. Yo, what's up?
Jake?
What's going on, my man? What's your name?
Kai.
Kai.
No.
See, now he sounds 15.
I've called him before.
That's right. Yeah. Where you from again? Are you the one from Minnesota?
No, I'm the one from San Diego.
Ah, that's right.
Man,
Yeah, we were
love
talking
your
about
fans, bro.
Dude, listen, you know how many call in?
Like 5.
Yeah,
yeah, all 5
Felicity, how tall are you? All right, dude. So what do you think? No, you're 5 foot?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
bro,
you're
you're just a young lad. You're just a young
I'm only
boy.
13 though.
13.
So.
Hey, if you're anything like
shit.
me, you're just stop growing
And
at that age.
And I'm Asian, so I'm pretty tall.
Oh, fair enough.
for
Yeah,
Asian,
dude, you're
yeah.
tall. Yeah, because normally you'd be like 4'2", but yeah, like how Asian are we talking? Like Asian mom, Asian dad, or like
Half Asian, half white.
Ah, okay. So you're like, yeah, fair enough.
Somewhat Asian.
Yeah. What do they call? They call it Cajun.
Caucasian?
Yeah, Cajun.
Cajun
No,
crust?
like Asian and Caucasian. Cajun, like Cajun sauce.
Hey, dude, with the amount of panda I eat, I consider myself somewhat Asian.
Dude, so do you consider paintball a sport?
If you're playing professionally or playing in tournaments consistently, yes. If you're just a weekend warrior, no.
Fair enough. I can definitely see that. What do you consider a weekend warrior though?
What about this though? What about like you do a lot of big game scenario big games, but you don't play any like speedball or anything like that?
If you play like twice a month scenario games and you're playing every weekend like twice, then yeah.
Okay.
I guess that.
Okay. Fair enough.
So was Wolf
I mean, like
really
if you're playing twice a week, then yeah, I'd
Is
say
he
I'd
really
say
a professional
that's playing
paintball player?
sport.
All right, fair enough. All right, I can see that argument. Do you have any stuff you want to talk about?
Yeah.
What you got? All right.
Like paying admission.
Oh, what?
Arts.
Yo, hold up. You're cutting out.
Yeah.
I think you're cutting out. Maybe it's me. What you got?
Paying admission at parks.
Okay, paying admission at parks. Okay. Keep going.
What do you think of paying admission? Do you pay admission?
I do not pay admission.
Oh, you're just talking about like at paintball places in general, like having to pay like a general admission and then having to pay for paint and stuff like that?
Yeah.
I mean, like,
I get it from a standpoint of like the time, because you like as much money as you don't make off of admission, you still have to like keep yourself going somehow,
Yeah. Well, that's the thing with a lot of paintball places that give out memberships. A lot of those memberships just waive the fees.
Yeah, I
Like
get in for free.
When you have a
I just pay
membership,
for my paint.
You don't have to pay general admission. You just have to pay for paint, and even that price is discounted.
I think it largely depends on how big the field is. If it's a smaller field, then they're probably more willing to for regulars not worry about an admission. But if you're new, like you gotta like break yourself.
We went to Future Paintball, and they made you actually pay per fill up on air.
Yeah.
So
some places are like that.
You fill your tank up to 45 or 100 or something like that, and then you go back down, and then we have to give them like $5 to get back up.
You get you get an air fill
like
card.
Every time someone comes up and fills.
No, yeah, you get an air fill card, and then you get like 3 punches or some shit for $5 or $6 or something like that. So like
it was just unconventional. It was weird. Yeah.
Here's the thing: in terms of paying for admission when it was CO2 days, I definitely think that's that's a thing, because the price of CO2 is fucking ridiculous.
No one gives CO2 anymore.
But that's the thing.
Yeah.
CO2 then was even ridiculous. Now it's even more expensive. But with HPA, you get some gasoline, you turn on a compressor, you can make you can make a whole gallon of gas last you like.
Does Dunham's and places even give CO2 anymore?
No, yeah,
I'm sure they sell it. I'm sure they sell it, but like there'd be no point in buying it for
right. But in terms of if you're with you shouldn't have to pay for air fill. $5. That's all you should pay. They fucking make their money back literally on $5.
With the admission. And if you have a membership, you shouldn't have to
do admission and air at the same time. It should all be roped into one.
Yeah.
But my thing is that if you're paying, Yeah, I know HPA compressors are like $2,000. Okay, so say you charge $5 a head for air, you can fucking make that up depending upon how big your field is in less than a month. I mean, if you have consistently a decent amount of players.
Yeah, I see that.
But okay, so my thing is that what was I saying? What were we talking? Oh yeah, admission. I think like if your paint prices are low enough and you're giving players a great deal, like 30, 40 for like a case, then you know what? Yeah, charge them $10 for entry, whatever. You're making less money on your paint though. But if you're charging $80, $90 for your cases of paint, fuck that.
You gotta put your money somewhere. You gotta put the income somewhere.
Yeah, CPX.
Even for
no, Paintball Explosion, dude. They fucking charge you $90 for a thing of and they put tax on it.
Yeah, dude. It was
for
like,
custom blend.
I paid for a case.
They
of
pay
paint.
wholesale.
That's like bullshit right
they
there.
pay wholesale for $3.
$76 or
hey,
something.
Hey, but
like
rip CPX though, all right?
R.I.P.
Yeah,
R.I.P. No, but like, yeah, that I feel is shitty. But what else you got? Anything good? Is that all you wanted us to talk about?
Yeah.
But all right, man. Thanks for calling in again. It was
See you guys.
it was killer. Yeah. All right, bye.
So, what do you guys think? We'll take a little pause between calls, but hey, what do you guys think of the place that's kind of replacing CPX?
I don't even know.
Legacy, dude. Have you not seen that?
Not seen it yet.
Legacy
so if
Paintball
you guys ever
Park.
have the chance, go on YouTube and type in like Legacy Paintball Park, and it's just really cool park. It seems like
Yo,
a lot
Shatter.
of money into it.
What's the
But
state
have,
sales tax on that? Because
Tons of different
I
fields,
feel like
and
they
it's
were
where you can play
upcharging the
airsoft,
sales tax a
paintball,
lot.
Laser tag, but the field's really cool.
What's the state sales tax in Illinois? Someone Google it. Is it 7%?
I can't imagine it's not different from Michigan's.
Well, we're 6. I think they're 7.
I think it might be 7.
Okay, so I think they were charging more for their tax because it depends. So at Lone Wolf, it depends upon your paint. So if you're a member, Jacob, how much is pricing? $50
at Lone Wolf.
Yeah,
for
$50
for
for
non-membership.
member.
It's $50.
Tax rate in Illinois is 0.75.
34,000.
0.75. No, like states, like sales tax.
Yeah, Illinois state sale tax rate.
That can't 0.75. You can't tax 0.75.
Oh no, sorry. The tax rate there is the total of. Wait, what?
Where the fuck is Becca at?
Who's Becca?
Sorry, I was looking at something. Oh. Yeah, it's 6.25. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong thing.
Okay, so it's the same. It's the same as us, and we are paying about $100 a case. They're charging what $85-$90 for a case, and it still worked out to be $100. That's not the correct sales tax.
Well, was it $90?
I remember vividly paying $90 because I went up. It was over $100 for Clones vs. Zombies.
A case of paint like stupidly high, and then they're paying like 6%.
It was fucking retarded. It was retarded. What about it? What's the case pricing for a non-member? 65, right?
It's 20, 35, and 65. I think
for
20 for a bag, 35 for 2 bags, and then 65 for a case.
My field charges 65 for a box of paint. All right, honestly, I have no problem. So they paid Paintball Explosion $85 for a case, and that's custom blend.
And then we paid
custom blend. They get for $3 a case.
We paid about $91. I feel like I paid $91.
That
so I remember the number
$6 tax.
I don't know, but I remember a number coming up that was like stupidly high.
Yeah, for fucking we went to the event for free. We got in for free. But the entry was like $25, and they just fucking took their dick and shoved it down our throat for entry. Like, they don't even have that big. Like, I can understand.
Paintball Wizard.
So I can understand why CPX has to charge more for Living Legends because the fucking dude, they have 80 billion referees out there at one time. They have so much overhead, so many people don't notice that for like an event like going to Living Legends where there's that many referees. You got to make it up somehow.
Yeah.
And
I understand.
But Paintball Explosion didn't have half the referees CPX did. Not even close. Not even close. And they were charging a shit ton.
Yeah, I don't know.
We just
I don't know what the expenses would be, I guess.
We just shit on them. But I have no problem paying for higher paint prices if it's good paint. Yeah.
Like CG5, like granted, that's not what we pay now, but still, CG5 isn't horrible.
For the paint that we get, it's not bad. I would complain a little bit. Not really. It still shoots straight.
Yeah, I guess
It's not bad.
I feel like that's still on the cheap end for a case of paint. Like when you get it at the field, if you're going to like Dunham's, you're spending $40 on paint.
But it's shit,
garbage.
You know?
And it's been sitting on the
shelf. Garbage.
Yeah, exactly. Like honestly, $65 for a case to me is low. Is on the low.
$70 for entry and $75 for paint.
From where?
Ion.
Oh, they charge you $70 for entry and then
70 for entry.
Fuck
that's
that.
Well,
that's high.
How much was entry for Legends back when I did CPX? Was it?
It was like $50 at the most.
Big games are always going to be higher.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to think of what it was.
It's higher, but CPX you had 3 days of paintball. Yeah,
that's true. Yeah, that's a good point.
There's Ion.
I think Ion is only 2 days, where CPX is a full 3. You could play it 3. Plus, there's a bikini contest. Plus, there's a beer trade. Plus, there is all kinds of different.
There's only like, well, I guess it's technically 3 days to play because they have the other smaller games. But like,
looking to buy a gun around $600. I'm a big Plain Eclipse fan, so I can't decide from. There is a G-Tech with a G-Mech thing plus a board and everything, or an E-Tech 5. I like the G-Techs more than the E-Tech 5s, honestly. I pay 85 Canadian. Well, that's because you're fucking Canadian, and that's like $20.
Carry the one.
Yeah, that's like $20 here in the U.S. 2 cases for $60. See, that's not bad. I would totally do that. O'Hare Paintball in Illinois charges $90 for a case. That's where Drew Charles plays at. He plays at O'Hare in Perkin. Or Pekin.
$90 a case?
$90 a case is what that guy says. Hi, Jake. I watched Lone Wolf Paintball. Dope! Well, you're on the wrong channel. All right. We're going to call someone up here.
Hey, let's argue about how you won't give me those wings.
Why do you think you deserve the wings?
I'm your best friend.
Do you have evidence to back that up?
That's like my setup.
You don't get the wings.
If I have evidence.
Yo, what's good, my guy? What's going on?
I gotta think about that one.
Yeah. Not much.
Where are you calling from?
That apology last night.
Oh, Long Island.
Long Island, like the iced tea?
New York.
Oh, like I thought like Long Island iced tea. No, I'm fucking with you. Yeah, no.
Okay.
Just slightly.
Right.
What's the paintball like there in what's the paintball in New York like?
I mean, we got some good places upstate. On the island, we have we have one big field, and we have one that's completely overpriced, so I don't play there a lot, but I play at one field about 20 minutes from my house.
Okay. How is it? Is it good?
Yeah, it's decent. I played at bigger fields and stuff, but it's all right.
I mean, there's always a bigger field someplace, but, whatever's local.
So, what about considering paintball a sport and all that jazz?
It's a sport.
Yeah?
It's a sport.
So even in all counts, like even like just going on the weekends and playing?
I mean, that depends. If you go out like once or twice a week, fuck that.
All right, let me paint a picture in your head. You go to an event with a dyed dam. You take Instagram pictures and you say you're a professional paintball player, but you don't actually shoot anyone. Are you considered? Are you playing the sport?
Some would say you don't go on the field at all.
You're considered a gay fag.
Oh, whoa, shit!
Wow,
oh shit!
Shit! All right, glad we got that out of the way.
Hey, but we're not talking about anyone specific.
Nah, dude. Just painting a picture.
He's painting a
hypothetical. Oh yeah, sorry.
Hypothetical picture.
That's right.
Exactly.
Yeah,
hypothetically speaking, you go out there. You don't shoot anyone. Now, let's paint this picture. Say my name is Mark Crescent. I go out on a speedball field that's not actually active, and I go out there and stage a bunch of videos. Am I playing the sport of paintball?
No.
All right, dope.
Yeah,
that's Mr. H. You don't know who Mark Crescent is?
I don't know who that is.
Nah, dude, that pisses me off because they go out there and they stage all these fucking pictures and videos for HK.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And okay, so you can pull up Dreaded Legends 2 is when I went in Florida.
Yep.
There was a speedball field that they didn't have live. It wasn't even connected to the normal fucking field that we were playing on. It was the chronograph area. Mr. H and Spantastic went out there and took some videos of Mr. H snap shooting at literally fucking nothing and put it in their montage and passed it off like Mr. H was playing the event.
That's great.
Like, what the fuck is this shit?
That's hilarious.
Like, it's fucking stupid. And then he'd go out there.
Have millions of dollars.
I don't know if they have millions of dollars.
Yeah, it's fucking, yeah.
He has doesn't he have Lambo
dude,
shit?
He's got millions of dollars. That dude is fucking loaded.
That's a little absurd.
He drives a dude, he's got a goddamn tour bus that he takes kids fucking hostile kids around for Crash of the Coast, bro.
Dude, remember we wanted to go to Crash of the Coast?
Bro, I would still go to Crash of the Coast, honestly. Just imagine doing a line of cocaine with Mr. H. Just
hard pass.
No paintball is actually played at all. It's just all the stage. There. Everything in the Crash of the Coast montage is staged.
Yeah, basically. They don't actually play paintball. They just go there. They
do segments. A little bit. They do segments of paintball. Like, all right, play for 5 seconds. All right, we're good. You're done.
All right, let's go. Let's go drink.
Let's get the next set of kids in here.
Dude, all right. You got any questions for us, or anything you want to talk about?
Really.
Not really. Damn, that was uneventful.
Hey, I liked his answer.
No, I feel your answer though. What kind of guns are you running right now?
I have a couple different guns, and I've been using a couple. I have an invert mini and a die rotor. I mean, what the fuck am I saying? I have a rotor on my mini, and then I have a proto rise and a LPR.
Is it a mini GS or is it a normal invert mini?
Oh, it's a GS.
Okay.
Nice.
I used to have the invert mini, and it's kind of trash.
Dude, you still have that gun?
I got some pieces though.
I'll buy it off you.
$100.
Fuck that! It's not even shooting, bro. I'll never forget when you dropped it on your fucking pavement.
Parts,
you know that shit is limited edition. It's got flames on it. It's got anode flames on it.
Listen,
it's $100 for the flames, and that's it.
I don't want it that bad. But all right, man. Thanks for calling in. It was lit.
I like man.
Oh.
Hey, remember we were gonna give the rise to Alyssa?
Yeah, dude, and she's not using it.
Yeah,
dude, fuck that. I was gonna let Katie play with it and like send her pictures.
What did Katie shoot?
She shot the Etha too.
Yeah. Okay.
I gave her the Etha.
She looked like she's a player, which is kind of funny.
Dude, she went out there and she
runs a little lazy, but hey, I'll let it slide.
Yeah, well, because she hasn't been shot at yet.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, yeah, she's just a woman. I mean, we got to be careful though. We have one woman viewer in here, so
only one. It's fine.
Yeah, the majority though, they could do lots of damage. All right, add us up on Snapchat, Team and Sandy PB. Call in with any questions, anything good.
Sounds like a sick tattoo, dude. Flames on your back. Be dope as fuck.
Instead of angel wings, flame wings.
Yeah, there you go.
I identify as a helicopter.
Get invert mini with flames as a tattoo.
Ah, see, we can talk shit about women because she can't call us right now.
She can put in the chat though.
She can. Yeah, she can.
She can just report you guys on YouTube. Be like, hey,
dude, what is YouTube gonna do?
Hey, knock it off.
What is YouTube gonna do?
Demonetize your video.
Listen, the only thing that they can
send you a copyright notice from a video 4 years ago.
It'll piss you off enough to where you gotta make a rant video again.
What they're gonna do is they're just like the only thing they could possibly do at this point is just take down the YouTube channel. Just be like, fuck you, eat my dick.
Sure they've done that before.
To people?
Yeah, they did it to Mr. Technical Difficult. They gave him 3 copyright strikes in a row for videos that he had pulled up 4 years ago, like literally back to back to back.
That's so weird. I don't know why. I don't know who goes back and is like, yo, you know what? This video 4 years ago should really
they just fucked him. And then one of them they got him on tags because he had an incorrect tag. So it was. Yeah.
I mean, okay, I say that. Maybe copyright stuff makes sense if copyright laws change over the years, but like 4 years ago, who's gonna give a shit?
Bro, this guy. Where's the GoFundMe for the hair? Were you there for that?
Yeah, I was here for that. If I was, I think that was we talked about in the stream that I was here.
Listen, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna have a new guest on the show.
Maybe call Shane.
Nah, we're just gonna have a new guest on the show. We're gonna call his ass up. I bet he's not gonna answer. Nick. I bet Nick is not gonna answer.
He's gonna say, "You guys, I'm studying, can't talk right now."
Yeah, like, Nick, you're live on the air.
Dude, I won't even tell him what we're doing right now. Nah, dude, he's not gonna answer because he's a fucking faggot, dude. Nothing against faggots,
but Nick is pretty faggot.
Nick is pretty gay, obviously. Like, who doesn't answer my phone calls? I call Jacob. He answers like every time.
I was taking a shit and I answered your phone.
Your call.
Yeah, you didn't answer that one, but 90% of them you actually call.
Dude, so I worked today at Tenorite. On my drive there, I had to poop. As soon as I got there, there's been like 3 times in my adult life where I've almost shit my pants. That was definitely number 4. I had to shit so
bad. What I'm going
to
to recommend for 600, a used Geo, or a used DM, or a used Vanquish, or
treat yourself and get a new axe.
A new axe?
Yeah.
Why would you get a new axe?
With all this used bullshit, all right? Treat yourself.
Why would you get a used gun? Or why would you get a new gun? Why would you get a new?
Why would you?
Out of everything, why would you get a new axe?
It's cheaper. Oh, a new axe?
Yeah, over a G-Tech.
I don't know. I
like out of everything that you could get.
I
out
like
of
the axe, man.
All right, so what I wanted to talk about, MagFed.
What about?
Did we do that already?
No.
Oh.
Okay, so MagFed versus Pump. So here's my thing. I think Pump is more challenging.
Ooh, I agree with you.
I would probably agree with you also.
And the
Discussion
reason
over.
Yeah, easy peasy lemon squeezy right there.
Here's my thing. So I want to have like a full day where we can just talk about MagFed, where like we go and like go play like actual magazine fed paintball and get Doug here. But so recently I was watching a fucking MagFed is gay, just like you. Thanks, man. So recently I was watching this YouTube video where people can just run up and like have like those Zeta mags and they have like fucking 50 paintballs lined up and they can nonstop just shoot, where you can't do that with a pump.
No, I mean when you have a pump,
like also like when I played with the Nick's pump with the KP3 at
good pump.
We went to Alien Invasion, and like it's like the first time I ever played pump, and it's like it's work to pump it every single shot, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
like, it's not a lot, but
yeah, exactly.
And you can compare MagFed.
Had too much sex, man. Yeah, fuck me.
And you can say like with MagFed,
are traps gay? It depends. Are you talking about Fortnite traps?
We're talking about traps, dude.
Like trapesius, like
no,
we're getting the traps in.
Girls who have dicks, traps.
That's a thing.
You didn't know that? You know
they call them traps.
That's what
dicks. And you
that's
don't know
what.
until you're down there until you're trapped.
Oh, dude!
Now you got to take an ass because you don't want to inconvenience the person.
No, dude, I'd fucking what? No, I'd punch.
You're very considerate.
I have never been trapped. No,
rude is not nice.
And not at all. Not at all. I would punch that dude in the dick if I went down on a woman.
That's really homophobic, honestly.
Yeah, you got to punch that.
You're right.
In the dick.
You're no okay because here's the thing: consensual sex. You have to be honest up front.
If only we had like someone who took training in this.
Oh, so you can revoke consent at any time. So that's actually
yeah.
So
exactly.
So if you consent, have sex, and then revoke that consent,
you can't revoke consent after you've had sex. But in the middle of sex, you can revoke consent.
Yeah, you can stop and just be like, all right. So if you're getting in the fucking ass from a dude,
you can say stop.
Be like, all right, I'm good.
Yeah, and he say I no longer consent, and he has to be like, okay. And if he doesn't, it's rape.
So MagFed and so I mean you can go out to pump. You don't have to go out to pump with like a little tank and then like a tiny hopper. When I played at Legends, I had a normal 48, my like 68 tank, and I had a.
You're talking about like stock class, like with Phantoms and shit.
TFX, and I went out with 4 pods. And you can do the same thing with MagFed, where you can have a ton of paint on you. But I think the big difference between MagFed and pump is, like you mentioned, is just like you have to shoot it, you have to cock it. You're incredibly much slower compared to someone with a
MagFed
gun.
A MagFed, like the gun can still shoot decently fast.
Oh no, you can still pump fast, but it's the
you can still just fucking just with MagFed.
That's what I was saying.
Not only that, but playing pump makes you such a better
Oh
player.
yeah,
it does. You have to do so much more fundamentals.
Before Travis played, he started playing pump just for like a whole summer he played.
He literally played nothing but
10 times better player, because when you're playing pump,
you have to such a disadvantage.
You have to make you kind of focus on, okay, I kind of have limited paintballs. You got to focus your shots. You got to make sure everyone counts. Not only that, but you have to really work on snap shooting, because you shoot, and then if someone's coming right at you, when you have a pump, you don't have time to sit out, shoot, pump, shoot. Usually shoot, come back, pump, shoot, come back, pump. And you kind of snap shoot, and it really helps you with snap shooting. You have to be quick.
Question. This is a good question. MagFed and First Strike.
What about it?
What do you feel about First Strike rounds? Because you go from having a disadvantage from a normal gun and hopper to having a physical advantage over someone having.
You're spending more on it, so like,
you are spending more. But that's what this guy is saying.
Don't even allow First Strike.
I played at Blast Camp and they had First Strike.
How was it?
Let me tell you, I got my fucking ass blown apart 3 times.
Was it people with MagFed?
And it was people that I could not shoot. Like it was physically.
I personally have never shot first strike.
Like okay, so
although I know a guy who there's a guy in the field I think, and he shot first strike, and he was shooting like an actual.
I know those things like pretty damn.
You know
they still chrono right.
Lone Wolf?
Yeah.
He shot. He had like I can't remember what the distance was, but he had the shot from the airplane, and he shot somebody. When we were still a 2-story through a window in the 2-story.
It's fucking ridiculous, dude. They're fucking insane.
Yeah.
So there is this point where Kira and I were standing, Mad Frog's daughter, we're standing defending this one base, like in the middle of an open field, and we're looking at these other people on the other side of the field looking, and we're defending this area, and they weren't. Get it. And we're sitting there looking at them, and they're looking at us, and even with our barrels up here like this, our paint was still landing on the top of the hill, and there was like landing in front of us. So we weren't even getting close to each other trying to long ball each other. And I'm standing there. We were literally standing there for like 20 minutes, and Kay and I are just talking, defending this base, waiting for this mission to drop, and no one on their team up front on this hill moved, and all of a sudden I just hear whack. And I'm like looking, and she turns and she has a big old fucking hit right on her mask. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I dive down behind cover, and she pulls it off, and it's a first strike round. I was like, what the fuck? And like eventually I found out there was this guy with like some 20-inch fucking big ass barrel sitting there on the hill waiting, and shot way past what our paint was shooting and put him at a physical advantage.
Dude, first striker, they're expensive, but they're pretty damn good.
They are. So, like, would you consider mag-fed with first? I mean, but here's the thing. You can't do that close range. So would you consider that being a better player than a pump player?
I don't think it doesn't make you a better player.
Yeah, it doesn't make you a better player. It just makes your equipment work better.
But at the same time, when we knew that there was first strikeout, he only had one shot every time. Once I knew there was first strikeout, he couldn't shoot anyone else. Yeah. And then he had to move a spot. So you really have to pick and choose your spots with first strike, I think. You really have to move with first strike, is what I learned. So he had to keep moving in different sections. Because then everyone knew he was shooting first strikes. There was like 3 people the entire event shooting first strikes on the other team, and when we knew that where they were shooting, we would literally we would sit back from them.
That's a totally different skill than I think. It's less to deal with like what you were saying. Pump is more you're getting better at snapping. But that's more of a strategy thing. You know, that's like snap shooting to me is a transferable skill that you use as speedball. That's more of like a woods ball skill. Right. Being able to like go to one spot, shoot, go to another spot, shoot.
Take some people out slowly.
Yeah. And it doesn't matter whether you're a good or bad player. You could be the shittiest player, but having first strike can help you dome that kid across the field.
Next question. Is a box rotor considered mag-fed?
No.
Yeah, I'm going to go with no also.
But it feeds in through the magazine port.
I know.
Yeah, but it works the same as
a hopper. But it's a magazine.
Is it? Well, hang on. Box rotor still use it like a battery, right?
Yes.
Like box rotor is basically 2 rotors.
Then no. It would be if you fed every single paintball individually and it was spring loaded.
I was gonna say, so if it's spring loaded.
If it's spring loaded, I would say it's mag fed.
Technically, the box mag or dies box, whatever you want to call it, it's mag fed.
But I don't consider mag fed.
No, basically having, because isn't it rotor technology?
Yeah,
it's basically 2 rotors.
It's like 2 tight rotors. It can feed like over.
Just because it comes from the bottom, it's not spring at all.
Yeah,
it's
I would say for these to be mag fed, it has to be spring loaded.
I think if you want to get technical, it's a mag.
Yeah, okay,
but no, I agree with you. It's 2 rotors feeding from the bottom.
Is mag fed considered? Can you use a box rotor and consider a mag fed? That's the question.
So. I don't think so. I mean, yeah.
I guess from you're right.
There's a certain person.
It's being fed through the bottom.
But if you're a player who only uses a die dam with the box mag on it, and that's all you play, and you come to me and say, "Yeah, I'm a mag."
I would disagree.
You only play with the box
because my thing with that too is if it's
you're shooting 5 cases of paint shooting mag fed. Like,
if it's spring loaded, I feel like there's more chance of it jamming, right? Does that make sort of sense?
I can fit 20.
I really don't know. Hey, my rotor's never jammed once. Fuck you.
Yeah, it's because you don't play.
It's not true either. I play it a lot.
Really? When was the last time we played?
Well, okay, let's put this. I've played Memorial Day.
Came out with your sister.
Yeah, I came out Memorial Day. I've had that rotor for like probably 2.5 years. Never jammed on me.
All right.
Anyway, my point is I think that one of the things with MagFed is because it's spring loaded, you have more of a chance to jam.
Hi, Catherine.
Oh my God, what the fuck are you doing here?
You got ice cream?
Did you bring wings?
What?
No.
Hey, can I have your wings? You have SpaghettiOs?
No.
Anyway.
Bro, dead ass. Side note from this, we have I fucking found in the pantry. I found those little cupcake the actual cups, the cakes that turn into cakes in the cups that we had. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Do you remember what we had last night? Dude, so it's this fucking cake batter shit that you put in a little cup and you put it in the microwave and it rises and it's called a cupcake. It's a mug cake. A mug cake.
Oh, okay. Now I know what you're talking about.
I have some of those. You're gonna have to say.
So what the fuck are you talking about, dude?
Nah, dude, it's good. Bro, superhero SpaghettiOs. Oh, okay.
Hold on. Let me do an analysis. These aren't SpaghettiOs. This is Chef Boyle.
There's SpaghettiOs in there too.
I see.
This is Justice League.
Yeah, Catherine's here, but she's actually leaving. There's two women here.
Pretty bad.
There's two women here total, and she's actually.
She didn't hear what we were talking about earlier. That's what's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so next question: if we're running a MagFed tournament, do we allow someone with a die
Absolutely
box
not.
to play?
Absolutely not. I feel like the point of having a MagFed tournament is a limited paintballs, and I'm pretty sure some tournaments with pump or MagFed, they even check how much paint they give you and how much you have on your person.
You can hold at a time.
And when you have a guy rolling up with a die dam with 1,000,
you never have to reload. If it's a tournament like that, you don't have to reload.
You can literally run out of air before you run out of paint sometimes.
Pineapple does go on pizza.
Pineapple does go on pizza.
It
Okay.
doesn't.
Bye.
Okay, Paul.
Next question that I also have is if we're so some people are going to bring up the argument saying the box mag gives them an edge, but it's considered magazine paintball.
It does.
So
in MagFed play, having a box mag.
Would a pneumatic assisted pump be considered pump play?
A what?
A pneumatic assisted pump.
What does that mean? I don't know what that means.
It's a pump that's assisted by pneumatics. Pneumatics as in an autococker.
So you're saying that
you literally barely touch it, and the pneumatics do all the work.
Yeah.
So like instead of you doing a full pump,
you know the autocock you press.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you have the pump handle. You give it one pump, like you literally tap it, and the air sucks it back, and the air pushes it forward. So you can sit there with your hand, and it can bounce off your hand. You can sit there just pop, almost like an autococker.
Yeah, it's kind of the same thing as.
I'd reserve that for autococker play. Like if you have a game that's only.
But it's pump. You still have to physically have your hand there to be able to work the gun. It's pneumatic assisted, but you still can shoot a fuck ton of paint.
And you can shoot
because the.
I know. Is that considered?
I was gonna say because the thing you still have to get the thing back and it has to go forward, in a not so it takes a hot minute. It takes longer than like a mechanical gun would, I'd imagine.
It's pretty damn quick.
It does, but it's pretty fucking quick.
And if you're like
I wanted
DJ,
to buy
you
one.
can shoot them pretty quick as well.
You literally can just stick your hand there and it just plop, 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 plop. I just watched a commercial for y'all. Is there fucking commercials on this video? Yo, if there's commercials on this video, I better be getting fucking paid. That's all I gotta be saying. We better be getting paid so we can get some video shit. It's not a traditional pump. See, that's the thing. It's not a traditional pump.
Yeah, it's not true.
But is it considered
a modified pump?
But what do you consider traditional pump? A fucking Phantom where you have to run with a 12 gram?
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't say where you have to run with 12 gram.
I'd say having do a full motion of pump back up.
I say that's traditional pump where you have to shoot it, pump it, full back, forward, shoot.
Well, what if you said to pump it back, but then you let go and it goes forward on its own though?
I'd say that's fine.
Okay, because I feel that's most pumps.
Still pumping.
Well, yeah, but that's a spring. Yeah, that's a spring. I mean,
that's probably fine. Yeah.
Full pump motion.
I say there's a lot of leeway when you're talking about what is a pump. Same with what is a MagFed. You can have traditional MagFed to where it's just like the die dam originally without the box.
Right.
Or you can have traditional pump where you shoot pump, but then you can have modified ones, which I guess
I like modified is probably a good term for it. Modified MagFed or modified pump.
Fair enough. I agree. All right, someone call us up. Next person to call us up gets on. So people keep on asking. One pump chump, me.
Katie?
Huh? Confirm?
Asking what? You started to say something and then you.
Oh yeah. Best paintball pants.
I like my Thrashers.
So
What pants are you? What pants do you even wear? Half your pants don't even fit you. You fat fuck.
Since I gained weight, none of my pants actually fit me.
They're good.
Yes, you can call for
Thrashers. I know from because I put Jake's on before. The Thrashers are very good.
They last a while too.
I had HK pants, and those tore at the knee.
Which is the most important part of the pants,
dude. What in your oldest pants that you're
my
doing?
NXE pants.
Your NXE pants, and you're still rocking those.
No, they don't fit me anymore.
Yeah, but you're still rocking them.
Oh yeah, no. So
how long did you have those?
I've had NXE pants, probably 6-7 years now. If I didn't grow out of them, they're still fine. There's no tears other than a tear on the internal of the pocket. Other than that, NXE pants, the old traditional one, not traditional, but they're probably like 2011 style.
Dude, I think they're even older than that.
They're still fantastic. The only reason I don't wear them because my fat ass.
I'll sell you my Thrashers.
What?
I'll sell you my Thrashers.
How much?
Let me think about it. I gotta remember how much I paid for them, honestly.
$100 is what you paid for.
Probably paid. I don't think I paid 100. I think I paid like 80 something.
I'll give you 70.
Okay,
65.
I said 70 already. my Thrashers actually, because I lost weight, they don't fit me right now.
Oh, look at Mr. Losing weight over here.
Hey man, I used to be chubby as fuck.
Yeah, you used to be a fat boy.
I used to be chubby.
I
look at pictures of myself like when I was like young. I have like jowls.
Call up Jack. Let's do it. Yo, in other nudes though.
You say other nudes?
Yeah. Let's talk about Mrs. Elastigirl. Mrs. Incredible.
She was thick.
She was thick, bro.
Dude, I think that movie tried to like show off
how curvy she was. She was a fucking. It was kind of weird,
actually.
She's been a MILF since the first movie, yo.
Yeah, but like they made her a way bigger MILF in this one. They emphasized. Yes.
It was kind of weird because they actually do kind of give you like behind the ass shots, and it's kind of weird.
A lot.
I was like, that's kind of
unnecessary. And it's like straight up hips and ass.
No, because in the first movie they kind of point out that they like fuck like several times throughout the movie.
They do, yeah. They point out, they point out in the first movie like how much that they fuck all the time. You mean Mrs.
It happens.
Thick?
It happens
multiple times. During the
she was thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. Felicity was like, she's thicker than a bowl of oatmeal.
Yo, I think I saw Phil.
Yo, what's up? You're David, right?
Yes, sir.
It was hard to tell. What's going on,
Yo, what's going on? Where you at?
Red headband on.
I'm Fort Worth.
That was him driving.
Was he got bald?
Fort Worth, Texas. Hey, Killer Girl's in here and is from Texas. Where do you play at?
Texas is stupid.
Fun on the Run, Paintball Park.
What is it called?
Stupid.
Fun on the Run.
Fun on the Run. Yo, what's the difference between what's that SpongeBob quote? What's the difference? What am I? And it was just like stupid.
Oh, what am I? Texas or stupid?
Texas.
What's the difference?
Yeah, what's the difference? Yo, what's the weather there like right now?
Right now it's not bad. It's really humid.
Same.
And there were some small light showers today, but other than that, it's not too bad. A little hot, a little humid.
How old are you?
So
21.
Dude, dope. So you're 20, fun, old enough to party.
Oh yeah, baby.
What do you consider paintball? Do you consider it a sport?
Yeah, 100%.
Yo,
we're having a conversation.
We're having a conversation right here.
You're talking to him. It's fine. We're having.
You two can talk and we'll talk.
What are you guys talking about?
Fallout.
We're talking about Fallout.
Bro, talk about this shit later. The fuck? Are you a gamer?
Am I a gamer?
Yeah.
Yeah, I game a little.
Do you play
bit.
Fallout?
I recently stopped because I suck at games now, so I just play paintball.
Oh, so you're like Jack Slam.
Oh, fair enough. So
hey,
yeah,
who carries the team in Halo 5? Me.
So do you consider paintball a sport?
Yeah.
Why do you?
100%.
All right. What do you play competitively? Like, do you like go to tournaments and shit, or?
I'm starting to get into that. I just recently started playing, but yeah, just from seeing what I see with tournaments, I went to the NXL Dallas that was over here like a couple weeks ago.
How'd you like it? I hear it's a fun event. I might go next year.
Yeah, dude, it was super sweet. Like there was mud everywhere, and it was great. We had a mud sliding contest.
Dallas is always a grind. I hear Dallas is always crazy. Yeah. What you got? Any good questions for us? Any debate topics?
Wow,
over your box mag, the goddamn box mag.
Yes. Was that considered mag fed?
No, I don't think so. There's too many paintballs in there to call it mag fed.
But okay, so it's
a modified mag fed.
But Okay, so in the military, is it still considered it's magazine fed or it's belt fed?
Paintball, not the military.
Belt fed is not like a road, or it's not like a thing that spins around.
Okay, what about what about the Tommy guns where they had the fucking magazine that went down here and it had two big ass drums?
Still spring fed.
Yeah. That Tommy magazine was actually spring loaded.
Yeah, but you don't put battery there. There's no such thing as batteries back then.
Okay, so what's your point? What exactly is your point?
Listen, you don't put batteries.
Saying that we're right.
No. Okay.
You're supporting the thing that if it's not spring loaded on the dam.
All right, you're right.
Even now, I'm pretty sure.
I'm just trying to argue an argument I can't even.
Now that's produced that uses a battery to load it.
Yeah, and it literally has like a rotor internally. So
yeah, there's like 2 of them in there.
Is it 2 or is it 1? I can't remember if it's 2 or if it's 1. I think it's 1.
I think because it goes in the middle, but it pops out each side. I feel like there's a rotor in each one.
No, I think it's a bigger shark fin, and it sucks up the paint. Or like it literally sucks the paintballs.
So
and just shoots them up.
So that's definitely
the dudes wear those big ass backpacks with the hose. Who is
that? No, because it's not a magazine.
It goes to the bottom.
Magazine. No, it doesn't go to the bottom. It goes to the top. It goes through where the hopper's at.
There's something go through the bottom.
Not at all. No,
I think so.
Which gun? No, dude, I want one of those.
Diadam too.
Yeah, no, fuck no. None of those do that. Oh, fair enough. So what do you? All right. So on the contrary, what do you think about pneumatic assisted pumps?
Okay, so on that, I think it will be considered still as a pump just because you have that motion.
Okay.
But I think it's still a cheater pump. You know, it's not a full-on pump. You're doing the work. It's being assisted. So I think it comes down to just nitpicking right there.
Yeah, dude. Get that moth, bro.
You want us to drink the We're listening. We're listening.
Nah, we're still listening, but there's a fucking moth.
It just comes down to whatever the rules.
Yo, I think
to a tournament.
I think Mark wants us to do a chubby bunny right now.
What?
You want to do a chubby bunny?
With gummy bears?
Nah. Can you guys do a chubby bunny with paintballs again?
Yeah.
I've been consuming the old. Do you want to do it right now?
No. No, because it takes forever. I almost threw up. I actually did throw up.
You did. You threw up in a fucking pot.
If you and you do it, I'll be fine.
Fuck you, I'm not doing that.
Maybe Katie. She probably used to that anyway. So.
Shane would totally do it. We should do a challenge next time we do a live stream.
Cool.
Like something stupid.
There's
Like
a lot of challenge that we did.
I did a canned food challenge with Tony.
I don't remember that.
It wasn't on our channel.
You got anything else you want to talk about?
What do we do?
I just recently got back from Oklahoma D-Day.
How was D-Day? We've always talked about going, but we've never actually gone.
Okay, so I went for the whole week, Monday through Saturday. I played every single day. It was
Saturday and Sunday, right?
No, it was Monday through Saturday. It's a whole week.
D-Day is an entire week of paintball?
Yes, and on Saturday is the big game of 8 hours of continuous play.
What the fuck? So what do you do on Monday?
Monday through Friday, they were mini scenario games that were 2 hours each. And on some of those days, there were 2 to 3 games a day. So they had MagFed only games, but they also had your regular wood ball play games.
On those MagFed only games, could you use a box rotor?
Yes, you could.
What the fuck? Yep. Get out of here with that bullshit.
You could. They actually allowed that.
Okay.
I know on some fields, like specifically pump games, they do count how much paintballs you have.
Just imagine.
Take one full pot or something like that.
Now, just imagine a box rotor with first strike.
Dude.
That wouldn't work.
Fair. Yeah, don't you have to like set the first strike?
It's not possible.
Yeah, no.
And you have to
It is possible if it's spring loaded.
But it's not spring loaded, so.
But just imagine if they made a fucking high capacity 200 meg. That you'd literally have to buy $200 of first strikes and just. That'd be me. I'd be that fucking guy. That'd be fucking retarded. Anyways, keep going.
It was hot Monday and Tuesday. It was killer. There was people passing out and falling over because of the heat.
I can imagine.
Heat strokes.
Nice.
And it was nonstop all week, but Monday was definitely the worst day.
How many people actually go to that?
So probably I'm gonna say Monday through Thursday. There's probably around
400 people, 500 people.
And then the weekdays, that's fucking insane.
Yeah, just on the weekdays.
That's
and
fucking
then
stupid.
On Friday and Saturday, when everybody actually showed up, I want to say this year there was probably a good about 1,200 to 1,500 people. It was a good amount.
Yeah, we need to make this event.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. We totally need to do that.
I would say if you don't like camping, get a place to stay at because
I don't mind camping.
Was pretty grueling. Yeah, and there's bugs and ticks everywhere. I actually got bit and I have Lyme disease.
Yeah, you got that Lyme disease,
that
bro?
checked out.
Yeah, dude. And that's in Oklahoma, right?
Yeah, Oklahoma.
Shit. And you did all the days?
Yeah, Monday through Saturday. We played every day.
So what the hell did you do after those couple hours of paintball?
After that game, we went back to camp. We freshened up, man. We tried to cool down. And we went into town because it was so hot.
Fair enough.
We literally just drove to town and walked around. We found a movie theater. We watched a movie one of the days, and we just
Did you go with a team?
In town. What was that?
Did you go with a team?
No, I was actually with my dad and my uncle.
Oh, dude, that's dope. Family paintball is always fun.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. Maybe we'll go next year. I really want to try EMR. We need to try EMR.
Yeah, dude, I want to go to EMR.
I want to do EMR and I want to do Normandy.
Oh man, I brought my GoPro and I have some footage of the beach.
Really?
It's just really hard to see some of that footage, but man, it was a great experience trying to get up onto that hill. But you'd have to have the endurance.
Right.
100%.
You really have to. Well, that's why I'm going to stay up on top of the hill and, not have endurance. And shoot people. Yeah, because, fuck that. But yeah, dude, family paintball is a lot of fun. I wish more people, more dads and uncles and everything else could, get a whole
The thing is that when families go, like, dad and sons, you get the case,
you get,
my dad
us.
No, the dad. For other people to run around sometimes. They can't keep up with their kids.
I mean,
that's why you gotta have your kids young, like at 16 years old.
I'd agree.
And here's the thing with that. So I recently started playing probably about a year ago now. And I got my dad into it and I was like, yo, dude, you need to start playing with me. This is really fun. And he was a solid 250 pounds.
Since shit.
He started playing with me, he dropped to 200.
Yeah, dude.
There you go.
Is an exercise.
Honestly, just the walking to the field is an exercise.
Yeah.
Walking to and from the staging area.
We started working it, and he can keep up now, man. It's insane.
I'd love to do my family paintball, but I need to find my dad first, is what that kid said.
Yeah?
I'm daddy. How do you feel about X getting clapped?
X?
Yeah, the rapper. Yeah, X Tenciano.
Oh, that? I could care less.
Hey, my guy.
Okay, my bad. I couldn't care less. There you go. That's the correct term.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, it's whatever, dude.
Yeah.
He right.
But you got anything else you want to talk about, bro?
Man, not really, y'all. Your guys' videos are legit. You're hilarious, bro.
Dope. We try to be. Yeah, this live stream, just talk about random shit, bro.
Yeah, I feel it.
Yeah.
But other than that, no, not too much.
All right, if I come to Texas, I'll hit you up one day. So.
Oh, for sure, dude. And you got a place to go.
Yeah, for sure. Like a nice hotel. No, I'm just fucking with you. But no, yeah, man. I'll definitely let you know because I kind of want to do see NXL Texas because I hear that's a lit event and it's always rainy. And people are always getting stuck in the mud and stuff. So,
how good is that?
But, all right, man. Thanks for calling in. We'll talk to you later. Thanks for calling.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it.
See you.
All right, bye.
So me and Jacob, we were having a side conversation about lifting, right? And I want to tell a story about this kid at the rec today. Dude,
oh yeah, we'll end on this story.
I was working.
He was literally fucking in the gym.
I was fucking in the gym. And so no, I was doing bicep curls with a barbell, and the way that the rec is set up, I was doing this right next to the flat bench, and at some point I look over and he's struggling to get the bar to the thing. And I was like, should I help him? He got it. And I was like, all right, cool, whatever.
Hold up, Ben.
So I start to go. I do it again, and I'm in the middle of another rep when I hear help, and I look over and the guy's sitting there
is it on his neck?
It's on his chest. He's just looking at me. like a puppy, and I'm like,
you just stare at him and look away.
I set it down and I help him up. And he's like, thanks, man, thanks. I was like, no problem, bud.
You should have got all up in his shit, like stepped over onto the bench. And put
that's when you literally, that's when you
put
put your nuts on his face to lift the bar
I
up.
work there now, so I can't do that. But I made sure to like walk away after that, so he couldn't ask me to spot him.
Were you working?
No, I was working out.
Oh, okay.
But I saw him struggle with that first one. I'm like, he's not gonna do another one. And 5 seconds later, I hear help.
Dude, that's literally Trevor every time. He's like, yeah, man, I'm gonna rep out 600 pounds. And I'm like, Trevor, I can't spot you doing 600 pounds. If it gets stuck at the bottom, what am I supposed to do? Fucking deadlift 600 pounds off your chest? And he's just like, yeah, bro, you got it. You got it. And he'll fucking just like, or like, 500 or 490 or whatever. Hold on, rack it. And be like,
yeah,
super
like,
slow.
Shit, dude.
I'm sitting there like on the first rep. I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm about to have to save this kid's life. And I can't even fucking bench press half of this. And he's just like, with 500 shaking going up. And then he's like, all right, one more. And I'm just like, no, not one more. No, bro, I don't want you to die. All right, we got Ben on the phone. What's going on, Ben?
Not much, man. Are we still talking about is paintball considered a sport? Or is
yeah,
Yep.
Yeah, we can definitely keep talking about that. I mean, we can talk about anything.
All right. Well, I want to touch on the X thing too, but like,
oh, okay.
I'm one of the only kids in my school, if not like the only kid in my school that likes paintball a lot, and I get in the argument all the fucking time. Like my friends fuck with me. They're like, paintball's not a sport, and then I blow up on them. I'm like, that shit is definitely a sport. Tell me how it's not. It's physically demanding. There's teamwork, strategy, and in my mind, technically, anything is a sport if it has a national championship, and paintball has like 98 million national championships. So
yeah, you got that right. Ghost, they're all calling off of Snapchat. Add us on Team and Sandy PB.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with you there. Where if you can't say it.
There's got to be a point system.
If a thing like paintball or any other like physically demanding, if they have like national championships or anything like that, and it's like physical demanding, and yeah, like you mentioned the teamwork and all that. There's no way it can't be sport because you can break down any other sport into that physically demanding, teamwork, strategy, and they have national championships. And you could just say, what was I talking about? Football? Was I talking about baseball, hockey? I was talking about paintball. And it's when it comes down to it, it's like the same exact. The bottom line, it's the same exact thing. It's the same fundamentals that make anything else a sport.
How old are you, Ben?
I'm 16.
16. Are you the one who is talking about getting the flag with Felicity, or is that a different Ben?
That is definitely a different Ben.
That is definitely a different Ben. Okay, I got you. All right, let's talk about X.
I can't even lie, bro. I cried.
Bro, what?
You a big X fan?
I'm not a big X fan, but I appreciate the man despite his past. I can't say I love, but I like his music a lot. I like the beats. His voice is outstanding. His lyrics, what's the meaning behind them, and the person he was trying to become. He was just figuring shit out, and then he gets fucking shot. Like, I still kind of don't believe it.
Someone who didn't like his music at all, I completely, I understand where you're coming from, because it's like the kid was he was younger than me, only by a year or something like that, but he was still younger than me. Yeah, and it was 19. Like the kid was young, and I didn't like it. I didn't like fuck with his music or anything like that, but I know like a decent amount of people that actually did, and it seemed like a lot of people talked like pretty decent about him.
Other than Post Malone and Lil Wayne, I think they're the only face tattoo artists that can pull off.
Well,
like,
a lot of those younger like tattoo art, like the
Lil Yachty,
you gotta have a head for it.
Lil Yachty. Okay, Lil Peep died.
Ugly.
I mean,
Lil Peep was fucking terrible, bro.
Well, to be honest,
that's a whole other subject, though.
To be honest,
like I'm not saying he deserved it, but come on.
I never even heard of Lil Peep until he died, and then everyone from my left and right was like, "Oh my god, I love Lil Peep." I'm like, "You never even mentioned him before."
Like,
I've never even heard.
That's like Caleb, bro. Caleb talks about Lil Peep. I'm like, bro, there's no way you fucking listened to Lil Peep.
Caleb's all about new, like with X and like 6ix9ine and Lil Peep, but he hates old school like NWA.
It pisses me off.
He says that like those kind of guys like Gucci Mane and all those are better than how like Ice Cube and Tupac, and because he just hates old school music.
It's fucking terrible.
Going back to it, no, I think no matter what, whether you liked his music or you hated him, It was still like a young kid who died.
Ah, that's the Ben. There's the Ben that I was talking to. Yeah, no one cares about you until you're dead. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm not dead, and there's only like 3 people that care about me, so I take that as a compliment.
They're probably upstairs.
Yeah, I was saying.
Yeah, they're not here. No. They're not here.
Anything else you got?
Pretty much
man?
the gang's out right here. What else you got, Ben?
All right. People are like on Instagram. I'm on Instagram big time, but like people are putting up like memes about X's death, and like people are getting really salty about it. And then like, why are people getting salty about X's death and his memes, but you know they laugh at the Lil Peep memes? And my response to that is because I'm not saying Peep deserved it or anything, but come on, he died doing something fucking stupid and illegal. So I'm not saying he's deserved it or he's asking for anything.
Or something?
It was something
it was like
fentanyl. It was like Xanax mixed with like fentanyl or something like that. I mean,
you can come to my
no matter
funeral.
who dies, especially in this year, you're gonna get memes. The fuck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I mean Stephen Hawking. Like
Oh,
I
dude,
remember
Stephen Hawking got torn
I saw a
apart.
meme of Stephen Hawking like his death before I heard he died. I saw like the stairs of heaven, and he was like waiting at the stairs of his wheelchair. Like, why is this? I don't get it. And then I was like, he's dead. It doesn't matter who you are.
There was something where like Iron Man was taking his wheelchair and using it as parts or something, and like just some shit,
and
bro.
I think with the X one and like rapper things, it's just the amount of people who were on his like who
Post
like
pic of Lil Pump,
And
R.I.P. X.
That's
so true.
I know what you're talking though, because I go on Instagram, I see people who like he so deserved it, which he didn't. But then you get people who's like he was like the greatest of all time. And then
he was going to be the greatest rapper ever. I was like, nah.
There's a huge range of people talking about it. So still sucks. So
I hadn't listened to a single Lil Peep song until he died. And even then I like one of his songs.
I've never heard of Lil Peep until he died. So at least I knew who X was because he did a lot of
I listened to like 2 Lil Peep songs, and then he died. I was like, wow, I listened to like 3 more Lil Peep songs.
I'm pretty sure he died. I looked up his song. I was like, wow, this sucks.
Oh, thank God that's over.
That's fucking savage, bro. But yeah, dude, memeing is definitely the thing of like 2018 if you die.
It's been a thing.
Last couple
meme's
years.
been a thing for like.
But it's like even like but like I don't know. I feel like they go
memes
hard.
from like 10 years ago to now.
Dude,
so
they
stupid.
go so hard.
Like, I can't remember who was talking about. Someone was like, "Yeah, to figure out how to do the Lost Gang."
Yeah, what happened to Harambe, bro?
It was like
since Harambe, like when you die, you get memed hardcore. That's kind of how it's.
I never understood that till recently.
Fuck the Lost.
Yeah.
Are you insane?
The what?
No.
The Lost. The Lost. The meme.
No, what's the Lost?
No, Lost. LOSS. Lost.
No.
See, I had to look it up.
We're gonna look it up afterwards. It's a fucking great meme. It's withstood the test of time when it comes to memes.
No, I mean,
yeah, it's okay. It's
the ones, but we can all get along.
What's funny about that meme is it's literally in everything. Not in everything, but it's like you find it like the weirdest shit.
Oh yeah.
That's what's funny about it.
I gotta say though, I think we can all agree that the best memes come from 9/11.
Well, those things still happen all the
time. Dude, the 9/11 memes, bro. Those still are creative. Like fucking how many years later? That's like that shit's crazy. Like Bush doing 9/11 and everything.
Something like this, wasn't it?
Oh my God, we're fucking buzzed. Where Woody's just like, we missed the truck, and Buzz is like, we're not aiming for the truck. Dude, when I saw that, I fucking cried. But like, no, today, so like, I'm sitting there like scrolling on my Facebook feed, just like doing whatever at work, just like tapping on random videos and like, you know, doing my thing. And all of a sudden I'm just sitting there and there's like some song playing and a fucking plane crashes into the Twin Towers. And I'm like, wow, these are still around. Like this shit's crazy.
Oh yeah, of course.
Joe.
I heard
a good joke.
I heard somebody got a tattoo. There's a tattoo of 9/11. It was like buildings and people falling.
Right.
And then next to it, they got tattooed, "It's raining men." And I was like, bro. Well, first, why would someone tattoo that? I don't know what the artist was thinking.
Right.
Like,
that's fucked.
Yeah.
That's fucked.
It's hilarious. Don't get me wrong, but
yeah,
you definitely get your ass beat.
Yeah. Oh, for real, dude.
You got anything? Yeah. What you got?
Like as long as it's been like how long ago was 9/11? Like 17 years now.
Something like that. Yeah.
It's long gone. You can joke about it now.
Like
it's
suicide.
Okay. But X died yesterday.
Oh, dude, everyone's joking about. Oh, it was like the fucking that Vegas shooting, dude. They were savage on that. Like I'll never forget. Like I knew the first post of how I figured out.
Revive. Like from Call of Duty.
Yes. The one.
It doesn't matter what happened. People
dude, I had this one guy on my Facebook. I still do. And he fucking, I didn't even know like the Vegas shooting happened. And he posted on his Facebook literally 30 minutes after. He's like, to be fair, I don't think the Facebook shooter, or no, he's like, I don't think the Vegas shooter is that big of a deal, because if someone was blaring country music outside of my window at 2 a.m., I'd shoot up the fucking place too. And I'm just like, what is this kid talking about? I'm like, Vegas shooting, what? And I like turn on the fucking TV and I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, some shit just went down. And literally 30 minutes later, it was meme heaven. There was memes everywhere about it. It was fucking
memes are the new news source today.
Yeah,
that's what I said.
You got that right.
I don't.
All right, Ben, you got anything else?
I put my emoji over your head.
Yeah, no, you did.
Yeah.
All right. So like,
you ugly.
I had a Halo scenario at my home field the other day.
Dope.
And I brought my GoPro out. I have grills, so like the mounting is a little iffy.
Right.
But like, so what I did was I mounted my GoPro. I took the little lens piece and I stuck a mount on that. And so like, I put a video, like I made my first paintball video and I put it up on YouTube, and it, like the way I have my GoPro mounted, it just looks like somebody fucking took their phone and recorded it vertically, and it looks like shit, but I did my best. And like, man, I just need to find a head mount or something to fix that. I don't know how you guys do it. So like, what cameras do you use?
We use replays.
Wow, it's great. It's a little difficult.
We use replays, which are honestly ass, but they're great for paintball. They're right here.
I mean,
what do you use?
It's if you look at replay, no, I thought they went back in business.
They went out of business, and someone bought them, and then they went back out of business. They came back, and
it's replay. It's reply. And we use it's kind of
what? You want to try that one again, bud?
Reply.
Wait. Oh, Eli.
Eli, you're fucking retarded.
Replay. It's replay.
But
replay. It goes right on the size of your mask.
Oh my god.
It's replay. It's French.
It's replay.
Replay. It like compared to a GoPro is kind of boxy. The replay.
Yeah. They're heavy motherfuckers.
Yeah,
they are
slim. And then even you gotta know little tricks. It depends with the camera, like with replay.
It took us a while to fucking perfect it.
With the replays, we noticed that even when you're playing
contours
paintball,
are great too.
When you're playing paintball, you're kind of looking down a little bit, like your head's kind of
a lot of times, like when you're in like my camera mount is up here.
Yeah, so,
because when I'm playing like this, like my chin is tucked and I'm snap shooting.
When your mask is face forward, when you're mounting it, we always, like I said, it depends on the camera, but we always put ours like a little bit up. So it looks a little bit up when you're forward, but when we're playing and we're looking down like that, it's straight forward. And so when it comes to mounting, you just got to figure out what works, which I mean by like, honestly, sit at your computer, put your thing on your mask, walk around the house, and then go back to your computer and mess with it.
That's basically how we do it.
That's what we did.
And honestly, no matter what, it's going to be hard because of your fucking hopper.
Yeah.
Like, and what I've noticed is, so mine is on the side of mine, and so it literally sits out like about an inch away from my actual face. So when I'm watching my footage, like, I don't know if you guys can see, but when you guys watch the footage of me playing live and like actually playing paintball, there's times when I can see someone running across the field. My camera catches it, but my head is tucked behind the bunker, but my camera's still catching it. So like, and that's because I have it offset, because if I don't have it offset, my hopper gets in the way and you can't see anything. So I have to have it looking down the straight side of my hopper.
Yeah.
And people are like, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, wow, why did I not shoot that fucking guy? I literally watched him go across, and I literally shoot him at the last second. And you can watch him do the whole run across the field, and it's because of how you have the camera mounted. And again, you have to kind of be careful with it because you can get your camera fucking just blown apart, which happens all the time.
I've had it multiple. I'm pretty sure I made a video of the amount of times that my camera shot off.
Flew off.
I did make a video. I uploaded the channel to where I'm shooting, and then a paintball hits it, it flies off my mask.
It does, and it just fucking takes off like a rocket ship.
8 times.
And half the time you don't even know. It's just fucking, boom, it's just gone.
Yeah.
And the other thing is,
like GoPro, you fucking know. It's like, sweet relief. Yeah. Wait a minute, why?
Yeah, why is my head
mask
become balanced?
Right, why is my fucking mask 10 times lighter? And the other thing, though,
is, like,
is even when you're like, if I'm looking out the right side of my bunker, it's a great angle. But if I'm snap shooting out of the left side and my gun's on my left side, you can't see anything on the left side.
Yeah, when I was at
Legends, just get straight bunker.
Because you always play with like where you tilt your like hopper. You know, you have your mask on the opposite side. Right. But there's times to where you obviously need to switch hands, and then that footage is horrible because your hopper's right in there. Because there was when I uploaded the Living Legends footage, I was shooting pump. I had to cut like a 5-minute portion because at one point I switched to my left side and all you saw was the light on my hopper.
Right, yeah, you don't see shit.
Whenever I recorded, like whenever you gave me your mask or anything, that was literally all my footage was my hopper. Because like
shoot left-handed.
Years ago, I shot left-handed, like just primarily left-handed. So whenever I tilted it, it would just be straight hopper, and I was like, well, this is garbage.
So when it comes down to it, you got to mess around with your own camera.
Yes, Dustin, I still love my VCOM. I just have.
I'm thinking about a head mount, like the little head straps, because like I don't want to get one of those like little 90-degree angle fuckery things.
Yeah, the only thing that's
gonna go like straight head mount.
The only thing that sucks about the head
in my face, you know.
The thing that sucks about the head mount is I'm pretty sure isn't it the one that kind of sticks up above your head like that?
Yeah, where you look like a fucking deer.
Unless
I can't see you on Snapchat.
Oh, okay. There's one I like. Doesn't it like stick up above your head?
It literally sticks up above your head. Yeah, the one that's
strapped. If that's you just gotta watch out about like you gotta get extra low. Because you don't want your camera
you got a fucking big ass box on top of your head. That's why I don't use GoPro. I refuse to use GoPro.
I mean, I just think GoPro.
I mean, I got it for $30 on eBay. So like, I'm trying to make it work.
No, you can't complain about that
in general. So
honestly, it's gonna take you like 10 videos to figure it out. It took us like when we get new cameras, it takes us a solid couple videos.
Yeah, like we're not joking when like we go into like the off on our deck or into our backyard and you
physically have to pretend to play
and we pretend like we get behind a tree and we see how it looks and then we go in on the computer and look at it like okay that position
then works. You gotta adjust it and you're like fuck it's too high and then you gotta go down.
If it's been a while and I have my camera unmounted, I still like even when I went to Legends I put my mask on, I put my thing on, I held my gun up and then I went to my computer like, oh, it looks good, and I kept it there. So
yeah,
it's preference.
Yeah, cameras get interesting. There's no good way to mount a camera. Paintball is not for camera stuff, which is
no. Well, the YouTube thing is minimalistic for me. Like I found a pretty decent editing app on my phone. It's like that's what I'm working with. I'm not you guys or anything, so I'm just trying to make it work.
Right? Yeah, spending fucking $500 on editing system.
Yeah.
Hey, that's
I'm not about that.
I mean. Adobe's only like a couple, like something a month, right? That we pay for
$400 a year.
No.
Yeah.
What? No.
Okay. It's like two.
The subscription.
It's almost 300.
You don't pay a year though.
Yeah, I pay yearly.
Not 300 because Adobe itself, After Effects is 700. You're not going to pay 300 a year for a couple years.
No, yeah, you dead ass. You pay yearly. You can't buy it straight up anymore. You can't go to the buy. Yeah, so I pay yearly for all that Adobe shit. I pay like I have everything. Like legitimately.
Yeah, I have it on my computer too.
Yeah, so I legitimately have fucking I have Photoshop, Illustrator, InDesign, XD, Premiere Pro, After Effects, Dimension, Lightroom, Portfolio, Spark. Fucking I've got so much shit. It's retarded. But so I waited out to get after or just Premiere Pro. To get Premiere Pro, I spent like an extra $20 to get every Adobe product per year, and I was like, this is fucking stupid.
Not really weird.
So,
drop your phone.
All right.
But yeah, Sony Vegas is a really good editing software.
We use Sony Vegas for years.
Yeah. So
yeah, I've heard about Sony Vegas. When my freshman year of high school, I'm gonna be a senior this upcoming year. My freshman year of high school, I took like a editing class, and we used Adobe. I liked it. It was all right.
Yeah, Dustin, fucking EVSs, man. Those
if you ever want to mess around, if you look up for editing software, Sony
Movie Maker,
Movie Studio. That's like there's like a difference between Sony Movie Studio, and then there's something like that's really cheaper. It's like not the Pro. Where you can get Sony Movie Studio Pro or Sony Studio Pro, then you can get Sony Movie Studio, and it's like $60, and you can get that for $60. There's an expensive one that's like $400. So if you ever can save up like $60 or $70, we made using that one. We used that one for like 5-6 years.
Yeah.
And that one's really
good. Made some bomb ass videos with it too.
All our montages we basically made with Sony, and it's a $70 program. So After Effects, I can't figure out how to fucking do it for my life.
Fair enough. But hey, man, thanks for calling in. It was definitely a blast.
Yeah, dude.
All right, brother. I'll see you later.
All right, thanks for calling. We'll see you soon. All right, bye.
Yeah, bye.
All right. I think
I'm ready to play some Fortnite, honestly.
Yeah, end it.
All right.
All right. Next week.
We're gonna do it again next week. All right.
Bye.
Someone's calling. Deuces. No.
We had less viewers that time.
But okay, so here's the thing.